Hey everyone, how's it going? I am Xeracon and I am back once again. Today I want to talk about a tweet, or rather, the screenshot of a tweet that I saw in Discord. It reads as follows: Games weren't better in the past. We just can't accept that we're unable to enjoy things like we used to when we were young. My initial reaction to this was that it was completely absurd, though after taking a step back and thinking things through, my stance has slightly changed. To start, I disagreed with the idea that games weren't better in the past. For one thing, many franchises that exist today are long running ones that span over years of titles, and many of those predecessors are highly acclaimed even today. Chrono Trigger is still as loved as it was when it released in the 90s. Mega Man 2 is considered one of the best entries in the series. Castlevania Symphony of the Night is argued to be the pinnacle of the franchise. And this goes on for other games. Additionally, games back then didn't have to deal with loot boxes, microtransactions, battle passes, and other cash grab mechanics. And today, people willingly pay to play their games online. But when I thought about things objectively, it's not like things are completely bad these days. Some of my favorite games of all time are newer games that came out in more recent years, like Dark Souls 3, the Batman Arkham games, and Monster Hunter Rise. Additionally, indie games have flourished and provided something unique for everyone. The indie scene also allowed people to get into game development who wouldn't have had the chance to do so in the older days. And I won't say that older games didn't have problems of their own. LGN games are known for many titles having poor controls and gameplay. Shaq Fu is known for being one of the worst fighting games. Batman Dark Tomorrow is probably the worst Batman game ever. And PC gaming had a dark age in the 2000s. So while I still disagree with the statement that games are better now than they were in the past, I'm not going to say that things were perfect then either. However, I will not agree with the latter statement. You can absolutely enjoy the same things you used to when you were young. I enjoyed playing video games when I was young, and I still do. I don't do as much as I used to, but I still enjoy building Lego sets. I loved reading when I was a kid, and I still do. I can watch Toy Story and love it just as I did when I was a child who had Woody and Buzz Lightyear with him as he watched it. And while I have found more things that I've critiqued about it, Dragon Ball Z is like enjoying my favorite junk food. It's not the best thing, but it's an experience that I like to get back to time and time again. But some things have also aged like fine wine to me, and I have gained a better appreciation for them as I got older. I liked Batman the Animated Series as a kid, but it wasn't until I got older and saw all the aspects that comprised it that I truly loved it. Metroid Zero Mission is a game that I liked as a kid, but when I got older, became the Metroid fan that I am, and replayed it a bunch of times, did it really become my favorite entry in the series. And examples like these can apply to anything you enjoyed as a kid. You might not like everything that you did, watched, or played, but the spirit of enthusiasm of a particular thing can still remain. One last thing I'll mention is that certain things that I like that I don't particularly consume anymore, or rather I won't consume anything new, is not because I don't enjoy them, but because they aren't what they used to be. Major comic companies like DC, Marvel, and IDW aren't the same as they were. Shows or film series that I liked before are now made for a modern audience, stripping away everything that I loved for the sake of inclusion. But these incidents have not taken away what I liked about these things as a child. If things were the same, I would enjoy them just the same. But that will do it for today. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I truly appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think gaming was better in the past? Do you think it's better now? Share your thoughts. And as a general reminder, the Orange Box podcast will have its next episode this Friday. I'll leave a link to the channel in the description. So until next time everyone, I am Xeracon signing off. Have a good one.